such a little beggar. You're such a little beggar, Mozzie. Look at his face. I haven't groomed him yet. Just got Milo done, that's it. Look at him. Let's see if he makes his noises. What do you want, Mozzie? I ate all my eggs, I'm sorry. I ate all my eggs, I'm sorry. I was hungry, just like you boys get. And I ate all my eggs, I apologize. I did, really, look. See? See my plate? I ate them all. I'm sorry. Alright, so I just got done eating breakfast. My husband brought in the mail. And I was looking at the Swartz Creek view here. And it says, a microburst is likely what caused the storm damage. This was over in the neighborhood where I used to live. And there were many incidences of trees like this coming down. So a lot of you mentioned a microburst in the comments when I posted my video with the after the storm. So you were right. It was a microburst. I never heard of a microburst. I heard of straight line winds, but I said that when I was reading it, it said microbursts can have winds exceeding 100 miles an hour. So those winds they were strong. Let me tell you, my son actually thought his I showed you it was all gone. I showed you it was all gone. I'm sorry. That he thought his window was going to blow out upstairs in the attic. It said that they can be as strong as an EF1 tornado. So, yeah, that's what happened the other day. And why our tree was so damaged. But I'll tell you, they said that they didn't, in the article it said they didn't, the weather people didn't see signs of rotation. But I'm telling you what, the way I saw my tree in the backyard moving, it was like a circular motion. So I don't know. I don't know. So that's what it was, a microburst. Okay, I gotta get myself in the shower, Moz. Do you want me to give you your dental bone first? Huh? Are you starving? Even though you just ate breakfast a little bit ago. Are you starving? Okay, I'll get your dental bone. I'll get you a dental bone. Let's go get them a bone. We can't have the schnauzers starving to death. No. Oh, I forgot I've got a box sitting here for... Let me turn the light on. I've got a box sitting here for donation. We have a insurance adjuster coming today to, I keep their bones sitting here on the water heater so I can, I keep all their, let me turn on the light. I keep all their extra bones and the canned cat food and all that on this shelf here. Then my cleaning supplies, husband's extra coffee, all my painting stuff's over here, my extra grooming stuff's up here. So I keep them right here so I can grab them easy and come out and give them their dental bone. Let me turn the lights off. Are you excited? Are you excited for your bone? Yes? Yeah, so we have an insurance adjuster coming at 2:30. So I got to get myself together and I need to get upstairs. And I've got to... Hold on, guys. Let me open these bags. Hold on. So yeah, I've got to get myself together and then I've got to get the doors that go under the walls that go into the attic where it's not finished. I have to get some stuff moved around and cleaned up so she can get back there and check where the water damage is coming from and all that. Here's what I give Kitten when they get their dental bones. He loves these things. So I'm gonna throw him one. Here you go, kitty. And there's chainsaw, if you can hear it going on out there. We're actually having to clean up the mess that the people who are contracted by Consumers Energy to cut down the trees just left in the middle of our yard. So yeah, so they're cleaning that up today and gonna rake the yard up and get the lawn mowed. So yes, kitten, you like your salmon treat, don't you? You can't have another one. No. He snuck. I accidentally yesterday left the bag open and he snuck his little face in there and grabbed another one. Yes, he did. Hi, Magnum. Hi. No, that's it. I've actually, you guys need your faces brushed. Yes. You need your faces brushed. I actually need to give Mozzie his medicine and before I get in the shower. So we'll be back, guys. I'll let you know what the insurance adjuster tells us later on today. Alright guys, I'm about to make the boys some more, I'm not making popsicles. I'm not going to put the dog chew in for a popsicle stick. I'm just making ice cubes. And I'm going to put some strawberries. They're all washed and rinsed and cut up into little bite-sized pieces. I want to put some blueberries and strawberries in them for them. So I'm just going to make a bunch of them to have in the freezer because it's going to be so hot this weekend. I used, if you didn't watch my last video when I shared how to make the popsicles, I'm using just some plain low-fat yogurt. I take the whole container and then I take I fill this container up with water, just regular water, and then I mix it together to make it a little thinner so they're not so, when they freeze, they're not so like a creamy consistency. I want them to be a little harder, so they really have to lick at it and not just gobble it down. So that's what I'm using. So I'm just gonna, I picked up another one of these because I still can't find my, excuse me, one popsicle makers. And I have little silicone trays too that are, they're Scotties, but they look like schnauzers, good enough. Some schnauzer silicone trays and then some dog bones. They would be a little bit smaller, but I have some of those and I have no idea where they are since we moved. I must have packed them in with something else and now I can't find them. So I picked up another one of these trays. It's a little bit smaller than this one, not as deep, not as deep, but so I'm gonna fill these with some of this yogurt. So since I mixed the yogurt with water too, it makes it even less fat, because if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I try to feed them a low-fat diet because schnauzers are prone to pancreatitis. So the fat on this was 3 grams per serving size, which is a 3/4 cup. So I guess I would think by adding the water, I'm cutting that even in half. So 1.5 fat, and then I'm just adding a couple pieces of fruit to it. But I wanted to respond to a couple comments I got and a couple questions while I'm making these. Yesterday's video, in the title, it said, Milo gets groomed. And I had a couple people upset that they thought it was that I was gonna show how I groomed him. I just put in the title that Milo gets groomed because Milo got groomed. I do, just for the people who watched that video and were upset that I didn't show that, I do have a playlist just dedicated to grooming. I've pretty much covered everything to do with grooming a Schnauzer in that playlist. So if you want to see that, it's always linked down below in the description box. So I had a couple other people, a video a while back, I think in the title I had put, oh, what was it? Oh, washing Schnauzer beards. I had put in the title, and so people were really ticked off that the whole video wasn't just about washing Schnauzer's beards. So there obviously must have been people just searching for how to wash a Schnauzer's beard and came across my video and didn't understand that a lot of the videos I post are kind of like vlogs, I guess. They talk about more than just what sometimes the subject is of the title. And they were I mean, some people were really upset. I'm sorry if this is going in and out of focus. It's because the window's here. So if you're new to my channel, just know that sometimes, I hope I'm not filling these too high since I'm going to be putting stuff in it. I better check and see how this is going to work. If I'm going to make this overflow. I thought I'd do some blueberries ones and then some strawberry ones. Oh no, it's fine. Oops, got a strawberry in that one. Guess it don't matter. So if you're new to my channel and you see in the title a specific thing like Milo gets groomed or washing Schnauzer beards, there's probably going to be also other content in the video. So I don't want anybody to be upset by that. And I apologize if you come to my channel thinking that all my videos are just going to be one subject related. They're not. And I appreciate all our new subscribers. I thought about doing a video this Friday. How about I do a video this Friday? If you guys have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below and I'll do a video Friday dedicated to answering any of your questions, since I have a lot of new subscribers and maybe they haven't seen some of my other videos answering questions. So now I do not talk about breeders. I do not talk about flea preventative because, and I don't talk about heartworm anymore because people have very strong opinions on that. So I try to stay away from those subjects as much as possible. Some people that have been watching my channel a long time will send me messages and ask me, and I'll feel comfortable enough to talk to them about it. But I try not to talk about those subjects. So if you have any other questions you want to ask me, feel free to ask them in the comments below and I'll answer them on Friday. So what else did I want to talk about? Oh, I have a lot of people ask me about how big is this house, because in the video you see my house in the videos. We just moved. This house is just over 2,500 square feet. Now it's a lot bigger than the house we were renting before this. The house we were renting before this was somewhere between 1,100 square feet and 1,200 square feet, not sure. So a lot more room, which is great, especially with 6 dogs, because we really felt on top of each other at that last house. So it's been nice to have, what do you want? What do you want? It's been nice. I was giving him blueberries before I started recording, so he wants a blueberry. It's been very nice not feeling like we're on top of each other in this house, especially the dogs. We're all a little more spread out. And keep in mind, this house doesn't have a basement. So a lot of houses around here do, but they can't add that as square footage when they're selling a house. So, and they finished the attic upstairs to be living space, even though we still have to put air conditioners in the windows up there. Our big air conditioner will not cool off upstairs. It must be more insulation or some new venting. I don't know. Down here stays pretty cool. We don't have to run the air all the time like we did in the other house. But that upstairs gets so hot. So there's a lot of square footage added to the house since they finished the attic. What else? There was some other question I was getting a lot of. Oh, a picture I had posted on Facebook of my boys. Someone thought my boys looked too thin. My boys are healthy. They, the vet has no problem with their weight. They're not too thin. I do feed them, like I said, a low-fat diet due to schnauzers being prone to pancreatitis and other things. Gallbladder issues is from too high a fat in their blood. So my vet has never had a problem with their weight. He thinks they're in great condition, great weight. And someone asked the lowest weight to the highest weight. Milo is the smallest and he weighs about roughly 16 pounds. And then Marley and I don't know how much Magnum weighs. He hasn't been to the vet lately. I would say Marley, Magnum, and Max would be the next heaviest between, and they usually are around 19 to 20 pounds, how much they weigh. So yeah, so I think that's all I needed to address. I can't remember, but like I said, any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll do a whole video dedicated to answering your questions on Friday. What is today? Today's Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? Let me look. My days are so mixed up with everything that's been going on. No, today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. So tomorrow I will answer your questions in a dedicated video to answering questions. So these dogs, let me give them a blueberry. You want a blueberry? I finally got to the store, got some fruit, and got them 2 big bags of green beans. They were missing their green beans. Yes. They love, Miggy, where are you? Come here. They love green beans as a snack. No, you don't try to steal his blueberry. Somebody asked, how did I get them to like green beans? When I first started giving them the fresh green beans, I think it was Marley and, was it Miggy? I think it was Marley and Miggy that were like, what is this? And they kind of spit it out. But once they started seeing how excited the other dogs were for them, they just started being excited for them and started eating them. Milo! The dog's gonna take my finger off. Yeah, so I think it's just because they wanted what the other dogs thought was so great. I don't know. Yeah, but they all love green beans. They love blueberries. They love strawberries. They love bananas, carrots. But of course, it's starchy vegetables. They love peas too. No salt, the low salt canned peas. They'll eat those. You just gotta be careful with starchy vegetables because the starch can turn to sugars. So you just gotta be careful. Even bananas, you gotta be careful how much you give them. It's gotta be in moderation, just like with us. So, all right, I'm gonna go put these. Let me show you. Let me see if I can even show you without spilling. I made some blueberry ones and some strawberry ones. So I'm gonna get these frozen, and then I'm just gonna, as they freeze, which I noticed these take a lot longer to freeze because they're big cubes. These will probably take all night. I'll have to make some more in the morning. I'll just stick this in the fridge and put my strawberries and blueberries back in here. So I'm gonna just keep making batches and keep taking them out, putting them in a freezer bag, and keep making them through the summer because they love these things outside when it's warm. Just to sit there and lick them and have something cool to eat. Okay guys, the insurance adjuster came and she took measurements, took pictures of the damage. I don't know, we have a pretty high deductible, $2,500 deductible. So I don't know what her figures are gonna come out to be. It may just be that it's gonna be out of pocket to fix. So I think it was just a freak thing, all the new water damage that's up there. Or that cap that came off the chimney, not sure. So we'll have to wait and see what she lets us know and go from there. So, all right guys, we'll see you tomorrow.